And people form opinions about what you think, and then you get opinions directed at you,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not. And a lot of people say this is a free world, it's a free platform. You chose to air your opinion out on this platform, and so be ready to take the consequences of that. No, we see that quite a lot when people are writing things down.
Yeah.
But then again, even if some of the opinions seem very harmless and maybe written in with good intentions, but the interpretations, can be misinterpreted. That opinion alone can be interpreted in so many different ways. And, you know, uh, and then it takes a life on its own,
Yeah.
it just goes out of control. What people say is viral becomes a viral video, viral opinion. And the thing is, those things tend to last. It goes on, and before you know it. And what I have also been observing, it comes in waves.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
like when an issue has been aired out on a social media platform, it leaves for a particular time
Right.
until another,
Yeah.
another big issue, another big drama comes along, and then everybody seems to shift their focus onto that particular one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, these are the challenges on social media in these days, in the current times, and how, yeah, that can affect mental health.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because I imagine that, say, for example, I read a piece by Dr. Gillian Osmo,
Mm-hmm.
and she wrote about the pressures of public opinion,
Mm-hmm.
especially with sevens players.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought that that was an interesting take because nobody really understood what it was like from their perspective.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think a lot more emphasis should be put on, just how harmful the effect or the court of public opinion is, especially on mental health.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Public opinion.
Mhm.
Oh, that's a real one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, looking at it from the mental health perspective, you know, um, those opinions, those are thoughts, thoughts of someone, someone who probably are very passionate about that issue and share very strong views about, that particular issue. And then they put it out there. And those thoughts, it affects people, affects people's feelings
Mm.
you know, uh, and also people can become overwhelmed with those thoughts.
Mm.
People can become stressed out about it. There's humiliation to think about.
A lot of shame
Public
too, eh?
shame comes along with that.
Mm.
And when those things are done, and things are written down, things are being said, you can't take them back. Words are powerful, of course. Uh, and it affects the way people think as well as the way they feel.
Mm.
And one of the things that one of the complaints that I often get from people who are being victimized in social media platforms is depression.
Mm.
Um, Other ones are anxiety, insomnia. They get really depressed about what they read about themselves on
Mm.
these
Mm.
platforms, and um, and so it takes time uh, to try and overcome that.
Yeah.
And people often say you're going to learn to grow a thick skin, but not everybody is the same.
Mm. Mm.
I think um, as we go on, then we will talk more about how people are very different.
Mm.
Uh, we often make the mistake that everyone is the same in every aspect. A whole lot of things are dependent on how a person is resilient or if they're not resilient. And a lot of it is to do with, growing up. And that's something that I think that we will need to touch upon on this particular session.
Mhm. Yeah, because people they have different. I think a lot of times people don't understand that upbringing plays a huge part in molding how the person is and how well they are in terms of taking on certain.
Oh yes, yes. Ngoba mbibi weekend na
Yeah, yeah,
itauke. Na vita loma na membale kenda na itauke. Uh, uh, en dona kambimbingo medando nanuma ni nondambula ba raramba ba nondambula raramba. E vakatau sartunga mai ena nonda ena ivakarau ni vi vakatau levi kena vi susu e vakaidur na lom ni vuvan. Io e ndo ni ulu tanga liu. Ndo no menta ndo vakasa mata ka bimbi ke vakaenda no numatiku. Menta sabara o toia utanga ndo na vuvan. Liu na ngauna ningi ndo toia utagi ndo na vuvale. E sia tu ni toia utagi e utagi tu vavinaka. Nangauna ni kuanta sara ita sara tunga pa liu. Liu manda nangauna katondo andambe na lomani vale ni mbula. Mera lako ya ni na tawi mate mera ni laurai. Dona kana liu ni vuvale kavorotu nangauna ni kua. Bala tembeka ni sabi sa unangauna. Sa liu mbeka na rendre lako durumi tiko nangauna ni kua. Liu sara tu na vuvale rasa kavoro. E leo e linga indu o tagitunga na visus. Tunga o maramatina se o tamani vuvale ali tuna kani karua. Sa leo sar na bimatang kali vuvale nda sa rin tu nangon ni po. Sa sini ba kay liumbe ka nando tubuna. Nando na lom ni vuvale na rin tu kina na tama indo na tina. Sa kay tiko nangone. Ratiko nando na lom ni vale. Ndo talaga nakanda rin tu nangon ni ko ni sa levo na be durumaki ni pakasama ni vuvale. Levo talaga na bimbiu. Nda sa rin tu nangon ni ko. Levo na levo talaga na bito seak. Levo sa naralakumbay na lomo ni tao ni mera may nakadaka. May na tuwa na kor sa pole ka may tao. Levo tu na inak ni toso may tao. Sora la kumbay balata non rabinakata mera may buli pinakakiner na luvenra. Sora la kumbay rabinakata na ilavo. Balata mera ni pinakakina na susu. Sora la kumbay kato na toso tu balata na rabini lotu. Yo ya nanguna ni kuwa. Na nambula inda sa durumatu na nanguna ni kuwa. Liu sar na challenges liu inda sa rito tu nanguna ni kuwa membalata na vuvali. Yo kena ndakelati koni nandambula rara me baka tu kuna tukeliu na kena garabi na nambula e baka tau sartu nga bero ratikwa baba politisketa. Ke baka ratiko era beri di tikwa binaka era kawi taga tiku nambula era na taru tiku isabada batiko tobi mate se tabo ku tiku balimbula se sare tani sa stress beka sa ramer betaronga. Endo beka na lagay ato tikuran ni ndabe buka ni kina. Kaya randa tuwili tu baka nanda support system. Baka tiko na lom ni bubale ratu kina random support system babimbi oro na tumbu-tumbu. Ya endo na tiga-tiga bubin na kaya. May nangone usudu kina endo nangone. May daw besar ni sali kali may betinala. Sali Wuli primary school, Wuli secondary school, lako sara na university. May daw besar ni sali indo talo na matuwali. Ya transition may no mani ang bagi no tumbu dagat sung may baka to sa tunga pero ni tumbu. So tinga vinga revs. Kaya kaya bimbita git siko na nambula. Bimbita git sumba na lotu. Kaya bimbita git siko na Wuli. Yakanga kuna ride na ya to mena lo
Mm.
ni virtu na ngone.
Mm.
Ke bakai tikuna lo ni buvale na vivo saki binaka sianga tuni kau na bimaliwai binaka tiku virtu na ngone batalaki na biro ni tumbu-tumbu na vivo saki biro na tumbu-tumbu pa vio tini na vivo saki me virtu na vio itama ni ngone virtu na ngone tina ni ngone virtu na ngone virtu na ngone baka tagirto ke bakai binaka tiku na vivo saki na bimaliwai na ilaku-laku ni mbula pamimbi na mental health na vinaka na sindo na ndrendre sindo na kanda na rete na lenga bana lo ni buvale do tutun do wase vale na wanga na kelenga na tombo ke bakai marau na kelenga na wanga na to na lo ni tombo ke bakai senga kina ua marabu na tu na ni kain kele vinaka na wanga ke bakai ua tu na lo ni tomba ya na senga wonto ni kele rau na wanga na no ni tomba na ya bala tunga na utinga na vir na ya tal ne batal tu ba na nda bubal ke bakai marau na tu na vitala no na vimaliwai lago tiu na vinkaravi ke bakai ndo na lenga wali tolo na vivosake lago malu tunga ernante ernongoni ke bakai borbora lewu na ve bosa koko bosa teke nom di bubal me kuni kinda dal ni wali lingar sa ernongoni erna ya ernongoni na bangara ndo no no merle baga diungkin dopo no merle kelgina kanina rawa ningonongo liup serenga na kis bango ya tu rasa rako vina de vir merle tu de ronda friends se vina de vir mer sisi bega tu rele sor le bang taga sarna tabako na ya gon beach papa langi real sarna drugs kena patangin ni sarida mada tanir na numba dia sana panoni kuni baga kina iya ni ko dor na bitan lota kana bi matanggali bubale karena seda meden nom ni no na tabi dor sa bitan lota tsigido
Naka kona tau ni bosa mabimbi ni bo